Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm Stephanie if you're new here. So tonight or today, whatever time it is, it's 3 o'clock. This morning I took the kids and we went bowling for our homeschool group. So the whole month of March, I think it is bowling. So we did that. Tuesday night we went roller skating again and the kids had fun with that. But we got a lot of things going on. Today our chickens are hatching. So as we speak, our chickens are hatching. Today is the day. Between today and tomorrow, hopefully we get a good amount out of the eggs that I got. So if you are new, I purchased 3 dozen eggs and he gave me 4, but I purchased them for $160. So around $50 to $60 a dozen for the breeds that we are hatching. I'm going to put a little clip in right now. All right, so we're out in the garage and it's hatch day for the eggs that I got. The black copper Morans, silver Ruds, and then silkies. And right now I have the black copper Morans hatched today. And the one that's hatching right here is, he just told me, it's an Americana silky mix, did I say?
I think so, yeah.
Cross. Americana buff cross silky. That is this one that's hatching. He gave me only 1 blue egg. And then these other ones in here are the black copper Morans. And then I have one little gray one that's right here on top. You can't really, here, let me show you. This little guy right here, that is a silver Rud, he said. So we have the 3 different ones that we're waiting for. We have one over here that is hatching. This little guy is hatching, and then we have some more that have like little.
This green one was down there.
That one?
Yeah.
Here's another one right here. I'll show you what it looks like when they're. So you see this little crack right there? That's one trying to come out. And there was another one where his beak. Well, where is it? This one. No, where is it? Oh, right here. This little guy. So this little guy right here is trying to come out. That's his little beak right there. So we got these little guys we've been waiting for. So they're going to stay in here until tomorrow. And then we'll take them out. And I have a different area for these guys to go to.
The silky.
Did he almost hatch?
Yeah, he got another crack in it.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna keep, it's just beeping me because I lifted up the cover, but we are doing good so far. And
so it's this one hatching, this one, and this one.
Yeah, so we got a couple of them.
And then one of these green ones.
So I went through some of these just before, and I got a couple off to the side here that they stopped growing or they didn't at all. So these are gonna be off to the side. We're gonna get rid of these. And this is today. So this is, I just recorded it today of them hatching. And then we have one, he just told me, I think he said Americana silky buff. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen with the name of what it is. But that is the only one that we got. And then the other ones are silver Ruds, he said, and black copper Morans. So my goal is to change the color of my eggs. Right now we have a good rainbow color, but we're going to be adding a dark color to the mix, hopefully in the next year. And then we are going to hopefully be able to change some of the other colors. So I'm hoping to get maybe some roosters out of these too. Usually you don't want a rooster, but we're trying to do something, and we're just hoping that maybe one of them will be a rooster of one of the breeds. I don't really care as long as I get a rooster and we can kind of change up our color. I am hatching for other people. I just mentioned it in my other video. It was should I, and then it was homesteading, laundry, and something else that I was doing. Oh, honey butter. And I was mentioning that I just hatched out some chicks. I just sold some, and we're gonna continue to hatch out. But the group that I have in there today that I just showed you, them are going to be ours. And then I'm gonna put another whole batch in that incubator. I have some in the house right now So right here by our homeschool area. So these I'm going to sell if anyone wants them. I have about 4 or 5 people on the list of possibly wanting to get some chickens. So that's exciting. And then I'll be hatching throughout the next couple months and we'll see how the rest of that goes. A little update, if you guys don't know, but I'm trying to get a cow. And hold on one second. And I stated in one of my videos that I'm able to get a cow. Like, I don't have a problem with getting a cow. We're gonna get the fencing up. That's not the problem. It was more or less getting the hay or whatever. Anyways, just talked to someone the other night when I was doing her, I was doing a pedicure and manicure, and she breeds cows, and then she also has a dairy farm. So I'm probably going to be purchasing a cow from her next month. So in April is my goal, is to get this cow from her. It won't be a dairy cow. It's gonna be I forget the name of it. Once I find out what the name of it is, I will let you guys know. But I will, once I get the cow, you guys will come along, because we all have been waiting for this cow. So we'll see how this goes. And then I'm also going to get 2 pigs next month. So that order's in for pigs. I'm also going to be getting 2 more peacocks soon. And okay, so peacocks, pigs, cow, and possibly a dog. We're in the waiting for that. I put my application in for a German Shepherd mix, and we just have to wait for our application to get approved, and we are going to build up a little farm here. So we are going to get that all worked out. But today I need to make supper, and I love using my Instapot, and I know a lot of you guys have asked for more recipes with the Instapot. So I was gonna do something different with this. I was gonna show you guys how to make a whole chicken in here. Mine is frozen and it's not gonna work right now, so we're not gonna do that. I took some of our chickens that we butchered last year. I put them in the fridge, waiting for them to thaw out. I'm actually just gonna throw them in my big crock pot probably tomorrow morning. But tonight I need to make something for supper. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make a bunch of chicken breast in here, and which is so easy to do, and then add it to something, maybe like shred it up for another day, but also use some of the chicken breast for tonight for supper. The kids have been really liking stuffing lately, so maybe we'll have like some vegetables and stuffing and gravy, and we'll see how that goes. So I have 2 3-pound bags of chicken breast. I have my water right here. I have my chicken broth. So you can use chicken broth if you have chicken broth instead of water and these. And I also want to change these out for the other brand. I think it's Better Than Bouillon. I don't remember, but it's the other one that's not, it's like either a powder or like a paste. And I don't have that for chicken, but I have it for beef. But we're gonna use this. And then I usually season my chicken the same pretty much for all of what I do. It's usually paprika, garlic, salt, pepper, and I think that's or parsley. We'll probably add some of that in there. And I have butter, so we're gonna add a little butter today to the chicken breast. I'm just gonna add that right to the water and stuff in there. And that is pretty much it to make chicken breast in here. You set it on high pressure for, we'll do like probably 23 minutes. But all together it takes about 30 some minutes because of building up the pressure in there. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys like using your Instapot For me, it's really nice because if I forget to bring stuff out of the freezer, I can just use my Instant Pot. It's not that big of a deal. But there's a couple things that I want to share with you guys today that I need to get done. But we're going to do that after. We need to get this in here first so I have supper done. I actually am going to try to run to town tonight. We've been having some weird stuff with our cell phone bill lately. I just talked to Lauren about it. I'm like, he's like, why is it so high lately? And it looks like we have extra charges on there that we're not knowing what they are. So I'm going to go to the store tonight and we are going to figure out why our bill is so high. And then also I might stop at Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I want to do something special for someone, friend that has a birthday on the same day as mine, which is April 21st. So if you guys have an April 21st birthday, let me know down below. Also, I'm going to probably make her something. So I want to go to Hobby Lobby and get some stuff for that. So all right, but we're gonna get started here and get supper started at least and get this done. And then I have a couple other things that I need to do just to get done because it's one of them things that you don't want to do, but you need to do. So we're gonna do that today too. So when I went to go get everything, I needed to get something else before I get started with the chicken. I was telling Evelyn, or I was mentioning about my birthday, and I didn't tell you guys when Evelyn's birthday is. It is, do you remember the date? April what? What is your birthday?
April 3rd.
April 3rd. So Evelyn's birthday is April 3rd. Lauren's is April 5th. Mine's April 21st. So that is what we have going on. Hudson's is first though. Hudson's is March 30th. So we're going to do a birthday party for Hudson and Evelyn on March 31st. Is when we're going to celebrate. Today's video is sponsored by Javy Coffee. I shared their coffee many times in my videos. I love using Javy Coffee for our caramel iced coffee. We love coffee around here, and adding Javy Coffee makes making coffee so much easier. I will leave a link down below if you guys are interested in getting one. Javy coffee comes in so many different flavors. You can also make it cold or hot. It's all up to you. Normally how we make our coffee, our iced coffee. So I've talked about it in other videos before. I don't mind sharing coffee videos with you guys just because we like coffee. My husband actually drinks coffee more than I do. He started drinking coffee last year and drinks it every morning. For me, it's more of a treat. So I don't mind having hot coffee. If I'm gonna have it, Lauren has sometimes he'll have a little extra in his coffee pot, and I'll add the sweet cream creamer to it. And I usually like it that way, and I usually only get that creamer. I know for Christmas time, they had a different kind and I used it and it was really good. But this is normally how we make our coffee. In this bottle, there's 35 servings, and you put it in the fridge after you open it, and you measure it out by teaspoons. So I shared all of that with you before when I was making my coffee. So I'll put this back in the fridge, and we will use it up. I love using concentrated coffee. I've used multiple different kinds, and I love Javy coffee. The funny thing is, I recently was going to share another different thing with you guys, and I was like, I wonder when Javy Coffee is gonna let me do another video for them. I actually was gonna reach out to them and be like, hey, can I do another video for you guys? And it was around the same time that they messaged me and asked if I could do a video. And I was more than happy to do that. And that's a little bit about our iced coffee. So we like to make it that way. That's usually what we do. But that's enough about that. I need to finish up 2 more things. So while my chicken is cooking, I need 2 more things that I need to accomplish by the time that I head out. So I have our containers. So we use these containers. This container right here I ordered off of Amazon, and they are like the full size condiment containers. And then we've been using the Tirani containers. Lauren just takes the like plastic off of it, and we use this for our syrup. So I have a big container right here that I need to fill them up because we ran out, and Lauren bought a bunch of bottles, and we're going to store that out in our garage. So I'm out in the garage. The lighting is not very well, like in the area that I'm in. So I have a bunch of egg cartons that I need to put together. I don't have an area for them right now, but I've been getting them from a bunch of people. And yesterday my kids just came home from church with a bag full, and I have more down by my side. I have been just putting them on our freezer chest, and when we go in there, we kind of just, you know, lift it up and they're back here. So I'm sure Lauren will put something together for me to be able to have egg cartons. We are limited to where we put things out in the garage besides like our food pantries and our freezers. So we got our deep freezer right here, or our freezer chest right here. We have this one right here, and then I have another one off to the side, and we have our like pig meat deep freezer over on the side over there, and then our pantry, and then our emergency pantry is off to the side. I do have a little cabinet right here next to where the incubators are. We're right underneath, or yeah, we're right over by the incubator right here. So there is another area like tucked in over here, and that's where we have our plant lights. I'm going to be doing that too. I don't know if I have enough time today to do it in my video, but I was going to try to maybe plant my tomato seeds today too, before I head out, and then possibly put them over there. But I need to figure out where to put my egg cartons. I just need to organize them. So that is one of the things that I needed to do today. And I have different ones. I know my cousin just mentioned that she has bigger holders, so I'm not quite sure. But I have these. I'm not really using these for anything right now. I did do a little video on my Instagram of all the different colors that I have for this one. I'll leave it down below maybe. And that's nice to use if you want to do pictures. But right now, I have all of these. And not all of them are the same. So let's see ones. So I have these where they're a little bit more pointy. These are less pointy. And sometimes when you put them together, they don't line up very well. So these are good. And then, let's see. Oh, I think, yeah, that one's okay. But these are really pointy. So I think we're just can keep these together. And then I have these off to the side. These are, I think these are the 18, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah, 18. So we have these over here, and I think these are even a little different too. So these have different, so these won't go together, but this will go there and this will go on top. And then I had a lady that I cut her hair at the salon, and she had all these buckets of ice cream buckets, and I was like, sure, I'll take them. We're always using something, we're always recycling something around here. So I have them, and I sometimes use it for scrap food or whatever. I also want to try to keep the more styrofoam ones separate from these. A lot of times I like using these just because I like the look of them. So we're gonna see if I can put all these together and organize these. Let's see. So I know. So I'm kind of laughing a little bit as I put these together because I'm like, I never knew how many different styles, like cartons that they had until I started organizing them recently. So yeah. These have a little notch on the top, and these have a bunch of them on there. And then same for these. So these are similar to the ones down here, but bigger. And these up here are similar to these, but these are the bigger ones. And then I have this right here, which are the pointy ones, and these are not that pointy. Realized that they had so many different style egg cartons. Attention to it when I would get eggs from the store. But now we all know there's different styles. So this is all organized. This is what I wanted to do. I might have some laying around somewhere. If I have more, I will add it to this. But like I said, maybe Lauren can figure out where I can put all these. We usually sell our eggs, so I like to have, you know, extra cartons, and we get them from people all the time. If they're selling, or if I'm selling them to people, they actually will give me some of their cartons, and then I just keep reusing. So it's nice to be able to get from other people. A lot of times I don't go purchase any. I did maybe like 2 years ago where I had to go because I didn't have any. But I get people that give them to us all the time. So I have enough for right now. And let's see here. So I am trying to heat up the incubator right now just because I opened up the cover. But that's what it looks like inside there with everybody moving around. All right, so we have until tomorrow or the next day for all of these to hatch, and then I'll check them again to see if there's any movement in some of the eggs, because sometimes they stop or they'll just die off at the end, and I'll just come back maybe like tomorrow night and check on them. The little ones that are already hatched are going to go into another container that I have with a heat lamp. So eventually, maybe springtime, June, well, let's see, we are in March. So maybe by the end of April, if it's nice out, we will have them already transferred outside somewhere in another coop. We're always moving animals around to make things work with what we're doing. So we have some areas that we use for the animals that are coming in. And then for our cow and our peacocks, we are going to be building something for them. So we have that to do yet. So I think I'm going to take you guys in the house with me. And I think we're going to plant some seeds for the tomatoes. Okay, so I have my soil and everything to do the tomatoes. So I have these packs right here, and then I thought I had another pack. So I have another 2 mason jars full of seeds, but we are going to focus on the tomatoes right now. So when I did stuff last year, usually we just go put them in. So I got Romas, and then I have the beef steak tomatoes. I got a couple of them. So last year when I started planting, and I did our little salsa garden, I had the kids help me. And then when we did the other garden, Lauren did that, and the kids helped or whatever. But I didn't realize that, so I'm new to a lot of this stuff. So if you guys, we did garden for like many years, but we usually just plant them in the garden. And then we would get tomato plants, not seeds. And last year we did seeds. I'll put a picture down below on how our tomatoes turned out. They were, I think there was like one ripe tomato. All the other ones like got bad. It just was not good last year. So we're gonna start out with seeds. We are in March. I have a bunch of grow lights and things that we're going to be using. So I did get my soil a little wet, not as wet as I did last year, but I'm hoping that we can do it right this time. So we'll see. But I'm gonna use this container. I do have planting containers out in the garage, but we're gonna try this. So a lot of times me and Lauren try to use things that we already have around the house. So what I'm gonna do is poke little holes in here just so it can drain. I'm also gonna put this underneath. I don't have one for this side, so we'll figure that out. And then I have this one, so we're gonna tear this apart if I can. And see if I can put this underneath to keep, from draining. Hold on. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put that underneath there. I'm gonna poke holes in all of these. We'll see how this goes, and I'll come back. All right, so I have the holes punched out of this. I ended up just using a little screwdriver to do it. And then also I had some jalapenos just yesterday. I think I made some bread, and I'm gonna share a video with you guys soon, but I kept some of the seeds. So I might plant some jalapenos maybe in some of these containers. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. This is all experimental. So, and it's nice outside today, so I could have probably did this outside instead of my kitchen table, but I will clean it up. Do you want to help, Lachlan? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to open, okay, I'll keep this on this side, but do you want to, you can come on and stand over here. Open them up and let's see how many are in there. So we're going to do, this roll right here is going to be the aromas, and these are, we're going to see, don't open both, but
Where do I put them?
just on the table.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. Come on. Oh,
Are we going to need 2 packages?
I don't know. Oh, it smells like them.
Do you want to poke holes?
Wait, so this
You
is...
can either use your, yeah, you have it right. You can either use your finger or use the screwdriver.
So just put like...
I would put like maybe 2 in each,
I almost put...
right?
Yeah. So Zion goes, I go, oh, you said it to mine. He goes, yeah, it has been like so long when you can heal.
Mm-hmm. Are you keeping track of which ones you're putting it in?
Yeah. So this whole thing is going to be these?
Yeah. And I think 1 row of this, like these. These. These right here are going to be these over here.
Oh, I think what if I accidentally put that would be so annoying if I put like another 2 in one.
Oh, that's okay. As long as we have enough to go through them. All right, let's move this over here. Okay, I know you can't see me talking, but usually when we do the garden, the kids help us to the most part. Even when we did it when Gage and Eli were really little, I think they were probably like 5 or 6 when we did the garden the first time, if not younger than that, maybe like 3. So we always have our kids help, but we're still learning every year more and more when it comes to how to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna go through, poke a hole. So the soil is pretty good.
So Zion was getting so annoying because I accidentally kept flint locking him, and it bounces you away and him away, and I accidentally hit him off the edge and me. It's like, stop.
Do you have, is that all of them for that?
Yeah, this is done.
Why don't you add some of them? Why don't you add more? Like, poke, you know what I mean? Like,
Poke another hole.
yeah.
It's like 1 maybe. One. Hey, I found them seeds.
Because I think what I'll do then is I'll just keep this to this. Okay. Alright, so I came back out and these guys are just hatching away like crazy. This little one right there is from one of these like colored eggs, and then this little guy that's in the corner here is the one, I actually had him in a little container. Can you hold this cover up for me? No, this one too, okay. Alright, so I want to show you guys something because I just learned this last year. If you need to help out one of your chicks, sometimes their legs don't develop the right way and they're not able to move their legs, and they have like, they're just not able to walk, and it doesn't go very well. Container like this, or see how their legs are like this? His legs are kind of like, or hers, or whatever, kind of curling up like that. You don't want them to do that. So I kind of had to help this one out a little bit, and when that happens is they don't release a certain something that helps them walk the right way. So you put them in a container like this, or like the bottom of a container like this, you would just cut that off and put them in there, and then eventually it'll release that, I don't know if it's a hormone or what it is, and then they learn to walk again. So just giving that like a little heads up because I learned the hard way. So we're gonna keep them in there, I guess, just for a little bit. And actually he's not doing too bad, so But I just came out here and we have a couple of new ones that just hatched out. This little guy is upside down. Yeah, you need to. So by this morning, okay, so these just hatched, so they look like this. And then in a couple of hours, they get nice and fluffy like that. So we did, yep. So we got a couple of them in here. We will take most of these out tomorrow. Are you doing okay, little guy? Or are you going up? Yeah. Oh, all right. Let's fix you.
Yeah, he doesn't look terrible. Like,
no, he's doing actually pretty good. It's kind of slippery in there, though.
So, like, tomorrow we move them to that?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this one is almost hatched out. So my incubator is making noise because we have the cover open, but I had a lot of humidity in here that needed to get taken out, so I opened it up. Usually it's not very good for you guys to open a cover when you're incubating because it can cause some other problems. But I've been doing this for a while now, and I know when I can and when I can't. This little guy, I don't know if that little guy is doing okay, but we will check on that one in a minute. All right, this one is doing okay. We just watched it. My little guy was like, oh, you guys are so cute.
It looks like a
Oh, this little guy is trying to help this guy out.
oh, he's almost out. He's like super close. Hey, he's coming out.
Come on, little guy. You're okay.
Yeah, the silkies like already standing.
So we're waiting for these to hatch. I don't see any activity with these like as in hatching. But I'm hoping by tomorrow they will. So we'll see. We got a bunch of these shells in here. This is what the shell looks like. So one of the things that I just learned, here, we can shut it for a little bit.
He just came over.
Here, I want to shut the plastic. It's not.
Okay.
All right. So kind of a cool thing that I just learned. All eggs start out white, or I thought it was all eggs start out white. So if you look in, okay, that's okay. You can leave it like that. All right. So that's just what it looks like after they hatch. So this is the dark or black copper Moran. So here's this one. So it's white on the inside, but then it's the color on the outside. So, and then here is, let's see. Okay. Oh, and then this one is the blue one this is the silky that's in that little container right there. So that is what that looks like. And my lights, and I have my tomato plants up here. So we're gonna check on these. And then I have this row. I need to clean these out. I actually watched a video and, I got stuff in there from whatever, last year. But I'm going to clean these out. Someone was saying that if you don't clean them out, it can cross-contaminate your flowers. I don't really know, or your plants. So I'm going to do that. I also have this one down here. And then I'm going to see if I can put my grow lamps in here. Or what are they called? Let me see. Lauren gave me some. It's right here. So it is a heat mat. So we're going to check into that. And I'm going to clean these all up and I'm going to get seeds started. All right, so all I had time for today was to get the tomatoes done, got some jalapenos, and then I have other peppers that we can plant and stuff. I'm really excited for that lavender. I will look into it though, and see how I need to transfer that because I never did it before. And then these are all together. These are all hatching, which is great. And the chicken is done, I think. So I'm gonna go check on that and get some sides together, and then I need to head out. Okay, so I'm at Hobby Lobby right now. I'm going to get some yarn and stuff because I'm going to be making something for my friend. So I am looking at all the craft stuff for Evelyn. So I'm just trying to find something for Evelyn and some of the kids to do while I'm busy doing things. It says adorable little mushroom, but I made it to the store. Okay, so I'm at Hobby Lobby right now. I just got done. So I just got done doing our phone, and then I just got done at Hobby Lobby. So this is what I got. So one of the things with our phone bill, what it was is we just had an issue with something with our payment or something. I don't know. So that is, I think, worked out. We're going to be looking into possibly doing something different, maybe with our phone service. Okay, it's better this way. So we might do something different. I'm not quite sure. Lauren's going to look into it. It's just we have 3 lines and we're kind of paying a little too much for our phones. So got that all worked out. Got done with that. It is like 7 something. So I'm going to show you what I got, and then I'm going to end the video because I'm going to go home, and then I have to put all the animals away. I have to check on the baby chicks to see if any more hatched, and that is pretty much our date today. So this is what I got. Okay, let's see here once. Okay, so I found this for Evelyn. It was only 99 cents. It's a magnet, so the magnet back, and it has where she can color it with markers. And with us going roller skating lately, there's a little roller skate on there. I thought she would like that. And then I thought this was kind of cool. They always have like some kind of Easter stuff, you know, at Hobby Lobby. And we did this, I think, in other years, and it might be a little bit different, but here's an activity. I think there's 12 of them. So sometimes I gather these up and give them to my grandkids too. So my kids will work on these, and then I pass it on to my daughter for her kids to do. So I got a package of that. And all of that stuff is 40% off right now. So that was $3.49 and then 40% off. I found these little things. They are 49 cents. They're just like little, I don't know, these little discs go inside these, and then you just squeeze it. And I got 2 of them. So that'd be fun for the kids to just play with randomly. And then I found this there. It is one of them paper paint things. So you just get a paintbrush wet, and then they just color the pictures. So this was $2.99 and 40% off. So I got that. And if you guys saw, well, first I'll show you this. Okay, so I got 2 things of yarn. I'm going to probably make a blanket for my friend for her birthday. And if you guys saw what I got my kids for Easter, I was telling you guys that I didn't find any boy bubble stuff, and they just had the girl stuff. So I got, I think, like, how many girl ones did I get? 4 girl ones for Evelyn and then my grandkids. But I found some boy ones, and they were right underneath. I just didn't see them when I was there the last time. So I got this one, and they'll probably all fight over which one that I'm giving them. They probably all would have preferred the army guy, but I got this guy. So it'll be Nash, Lachlan, and Declan that'll get these, and then this little guy. So I did end up finding the boy ones. I kind of questioned that on my video on what I got the kids for Easter, that I wasn't able to find any of the boy ones, and I was able to find that. So that is cool. I will add that to their baskets. And I also need to still get a couple more things for my granddaughters for their basket. But otherwise, pretty much Easter, I have everything for, so we are good on that. But that pretty much was our day today, and I just need to get all of that accomplished for today. And then tomorrow, nothing's going on in the morning besides school and chores. And then in the afternoon, we're going to go visit some friends, and we're going to have dinner over at our friend's house. And then this weekend, or actually my sister's coming over in the morning. So I don't know how much school we're going to get done. She is coming from like an hour and some away. So she's coming to visit. Then I'm going with my friends. We're going to eat dinner there. The kids are so excited. They get to see them today at bowling. And then Saturday, my sister's going to come back over. We're going to hang out for the day. And then Sunday is church, and my kids help, I think, first or second service. I can't remember. They help in like the kids groups and stuff like that. And then in the afternoon, me and Lauren are going to go on a date with our youth group leaders' parents. So we're going to go to a nearby restaurant and hang out with them. So that is our next couple days. So we are on March 23rd. That's what day we're on. So Thursday, March 23rd. This video is going to be out probably a little ways from then, but that is our week and weekend. And that's pretty much it. And then next week, I don't really have anything going on that I know of in the beginning of the week. And then Evelyn's birthday party and Hudson's birthday party is that weekend, or that Friday. So we have that going on, and then I'm not quite sure what else, but that is just a little update for now. And then I'll have more things to share with you guys as the weeks go by, and next month will probably be a little bit more exciting with certain things. But that is pretty much it. So I'm going to end the video right here. Hopefully you guys have a good night. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you guys have been enjoying my videos lately. I'm going to be sharing so much more with you guys when the next couple months come up. But that's it for tonight. So hopefully you guys liked today's video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.